feelings outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself. Hail to the commanders. I used to care. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that.
Head out about 10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. Today, we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Washington Commanders. Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line, so this is going to come out to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. But you look at this defense. They were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
Now Jones. That's going to be caught by Samuel. They get 6. That'll leave them with 34.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Throwing Jones. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Commanders' first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Washington. Marquise Brown, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Done good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go. Put.
A former Oklahoma State Cowboy. It's Chuba Hubbard. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
But that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from it. Incomplete pass.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Young now. Open man is Jerron Jennings. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Here we go. Here we go. Punt.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down. You talk about this Washington defense.
Yeah, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Panther first down.
50, green. Check, huh?
Right back to Hubbard.
And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
On play action, Young. Throw left side complete. That's Hubbard. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Hey, go steal. Cut, cut.
Second down, another chance for Hubbard. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And this pass broken up. And the contact lulled time there, and now 4th down.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because Covered was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Set, ready. Black 40, black shot. Ready, ready.
Now Young. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Let's go.
Right back to him on first down. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the
Von Bell up to make the tackle.
So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
That one complete. It's Tank Dell. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. He comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, Jones. Now he's going to step up and run. That's to the Notre Dame man, Michael Mayer. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 31-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 31. Here's a give up the middle. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Shot here on the ground. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. A great play there. That's rushing touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns. Done good with the extra point. And it's now 14-0.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Well, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 53 yards rushing for him now to this point. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. Past the 20. 5. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard with career touchdown number 60. And the Panthers are back within a score. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Washington Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's Jones from the gun on 3rd down. And he is caught. And he's going to have the Commanders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they're going to cross midfield and into Carolina territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Jones looking to change the play. 2nd and 4. Now he'll tuck this and run to the right side and caught by Dell. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 22-yard line.
And a Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Man open left side is Brown. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him on hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
He was trying to turn the corner, but he will go nowhere. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
Now he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. Takedown from 6 yards away. And the Commanders are able to widen their advantage. Done good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Panthers 6.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits. There he goes, right side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard, his 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
And always a good 1st half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there back and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. It'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Throwing on second down. Jones. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Washington, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To throw again on second down. Jones. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
And the Panthers are going to be set up with a first and goal. As a nice run there, gets them down to the 6-yard line. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. They'll run here with Hubbard. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get it behind the line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Go. Red, 38. Set.
Now Young running the option left. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. Pretty good job there defensively of stringing that one out.
Yeah, you've got a quarterback who's waiting and waiting for something to develop, and it just never materialized, and down he went behind the line of scrimmage.
33, yellow. Hut.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that one goes incomplete on the drive. That's one he definitely normally catches. Fourth down.
For the field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing the coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up first and 10 at the 41-yard line. Operating from the gun, Jones. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 2nd and 10. Jones. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
Got the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
Fair catch called for and taken just inside the 10-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in field goal range. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
2nd and 9.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop it behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
Ready.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
Well, we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point, and now he's getting the ball to start the second half. I thought all the offense that you already referenced in the first half, they put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Young. Off the mark, incomplete.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Black, 95. White, white. Blue striker. Set.
Young. He'll try and do this himself. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Young scrambling and able to pick up the first with his legs.
No surprise to see his sideline fired up by that big play. Heck, we're fired up, and we're supposed to be neutral. That's a quarterback putting his body on the line to fight and just barely get the first down. When he does something like that, it gets everyone ready to lay it all out there and try and match his intensity.
He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. 23 yards, the final tally.
A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Jalen Carter in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Third and long.
Ready, set.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
60 red. Hut.
Now here's Young. Under pressure, and they get to him again. Dorrance Armstrong providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. Only 29 yards on the punt there, definitely not its best. And the Commanders will take over, but backed up deep in their own territory. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, stopped short of the 40. 58 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Off play action. Jones. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
10 yards there, good for a Washington 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Here we go, set.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
He'll try and do this himself. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
32. Smash. Red.
Out of his end zone, Young. And he comes back with one complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Let's go. 33. Yellow. Slide 2. Ready.
Here's Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Here we go. Black. 95. Ready?
Young to throw it. They'll run the screen with Hubbard. They'll get further out of the screen, and it's second down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
2nd and 6. Straight ahead with Hubbard. And they'll get him down here at the 23. 7 yards there and a first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, break. Set, cut.
First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 202 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down, Panthers.
On the handoff, it's Hubbard. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and then a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Yellow, 40, ready.
Now Young. He'll try and do this himself. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice, long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
Now he's free to midfield. How about this? Racing to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Commanders add on to their lead, and they appear poised to break this long losing streak. Done good with the extra point.
And that pushes the lead up to 11. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Let's go. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
It's Young off play action. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hubbard. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 11 yards and a Panther first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Set, cut, ready.
On the counter, this is Hubbard.
And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down.
Washington on 3rd down.
They've converted 3 times and 8 chances. This is 3rd and 16. Throwing, Young.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. 60 yards.
And the Panthers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Ready.
So a big play coming for the Panthers. They'll go for 2.
Ready.
Will line up for the
Yellow,
2-point
22.
conversion.
Set.
Young's going to throw for this. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And he was looking for the checkout bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth-quarter lead. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Right. Drill, 52.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
To throw, Young. He's got his man, Jennings. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Juwan Jennings, 79 yards. And the Panthers use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try.
29. Commanders 28.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Ready.
And they will take a knee here. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Set. 19 Tiger. Ready.
And they take a knee. And they'll indeed take a knee. Washington going to send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. Now a fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And he's going to pull his way forward to the 48. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he will have a Panther first down. And it is celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard
Let's go.
line.
6, ready.
Here's Hubbard. And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball.
On the give, this is Hubbard. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
15 yards on the play. And the Panthers first.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to